Hello, I'm Paul Melrose, Assisting Pastor for Pastoral Care at First United Methodist Church of Madison. Today I'm pleased to announce an addition to our devotions. Over the next weeks and months, we will be having devotions shared by different members of our church. This is a wonderful expansion of our ministry as we learn more from and about each other and our fellow congregants. There are so many ways that God speaks to each of us as individuals, as families, as people of faith. This is a wonderful opportunity to learn more, to know more, and to appreciate our God and all that our God has shared with us. So will you join me in opening our hearts and minds to even more expressions of how God speaks? And I look forward to this devotion and the ones that will follow.
Hi, my name is Gordon Ridley. I'm a member here at First United Methodist Church. I think all of us have been following national events over the last 6 months or more, largely around social issues in America, such as income disparity, racial justice, police misconduct, and more. All of us have probably formed opinions of the roles we expect people to play, such as police officers or people of color or demonstrators, victims. And I admit I was that way too, but I read about an instance in a town in Pennsylvania that seemed to defy some of the expected behaviors of these people. A man named Dalen McNee lives in a small town in Pennsylvania. He's a 31-year-old African American, and he's already had several scrapes with the law. He was in jail for a year before a videotape surfaced that completely exonerated him, and according to a jury, it appeared that the only crime he committed was being black and being near an altercation with a white police officer that didn't even involve him. And he has another case that's pending now. So with this backdrop, one evening he was in his yard and he observed a collision between a car and a police vehicle that was very serious. The police vehicle caught on fire. And Dalen McNee, without hesitating, rushed over to the police vehicle and pried open the door and pulled out the officer. He was credited with saving his life. And afterwards, someone asked him that had he ever considered just staying clear of white justice and specifically police, given the experiences he had had. And here's what he said about that. There is value in every human life. We are all children of God, and I can't imagine just watching someone burn. No matter what other people have done to me or to other officers, I thought this guy deserves to make it home safely to his family. McNee's actions seem so fundamental to our Christian beliefs. We would think perhaps right away of the Good Samaritan, but it's not quite the same. When a person has an understandable concern for their own safety, either because of this background with the police or a burning car, do we still expect them to act as a Good Samaritan? Is there some flexibility in God's teaching in this regard? What would each of us do? But McNee made another point that is equally core to our faith: forgiveness. Here's what he said: I couldn't blame every police officer for the bad interactions I have had. I was always taught to forgive big. You can't base every day of your life off of one interaction you have with one individual. I hope the officer sees this and knows he is forgiven. Dalen reminds us of another Christian teaching that hate is an enormous burden to carry around. So many things in this story, the unity of humankind, God's mandate to forgive, and the enormous weight of hate. I found that the story uplifted humankind in my eyes, or as Dalen might have said, uplifted big. Thank you.